Okay, in this video, I want to look at projected pie charts. And projected pie charts are just like pie charts, except they have a chunk of the pie chart sort of pulled out and set aside and shown graphically. So we've got a file called projected.py, and it's basically our same starter code that we've been working on. And we're going to open a spreadsheet called pies, and we're going to save it as pies2. And before we get started, let's take a look at that data really quickly. So I've just got a very basic set of data here. We've got pizza. We've got toppings, pepperoni, mushroom, onion, and cheese, and, amount sold, let's say, right? So very basic data. So up here, we need to import a few things. So to use a projected pie chart, we need to import projected pie chart. We also need reference. And that's really all we need. So we can come down here to our chart, and this is going to be a projected pie chart. And all of this stuff is the same as basically all of the charts we've done so far, right? We just set our min, columns, and rows. So if we pull this data back up again, and let me minimize this, we can see we're starting out with our labels, column 1, that's this column right here, rows 2 through 5, right? So 2 through 5. These are basically the labels for our legend, right? And we have our data starting at column 2 with row 1 through 5, which is just like this. And then again, we add our chart data like before, and we set our labels like before. So now we need to define a few things that are unique for this specific chart. So we can go chart.type, and let's set this equal to pie. Now this can be pie or bar, and we'll look at both of these. So then we need a chart.split type, and notice the capitalization. We'll set that equal to POS. Now this could be POS, this could be POS or VAL, and it's almost always going to be POS. And we could go chart.title, and let's set this equal to, I don't know, pizza sold. And then finally we can come down here like always and tell our program where we want this to go. I'm going to put it on A10, and we're going to save it as pies2.xlsx. So okay, let's go ahead and save this. Now this is going to be projected.py, so let's head over here and run it. Okay, and now we can open our pies2 file. And when we do, we see our projected pie chart. And you can see the biggest thing here is pepperoni. This is 50. All the rest of these guys, you can see, are sort of pulled out of here and projected to the side. And that's our projected pie chart. Very cool. So there are a couple of things we can change here. So let's close this. And like I mentioned up here, we can have pie or bar. So this deals with the projection. So if we make this a bar, it's going to project it out not as a pie, but as a bar. So let's go ahead and save this and run this again and see what this looks like. So let's go pies2. And you can see now the projection is a bar. So it's really just a matter of preference, which you would actually prefer. So that's all for this video, and that's all for the charts and graphs section. In the next section, we're going to start to look at tables.